Hey guys, Jim from Red Rock Off-Road here, standing next to a 2004 Jeep Unlimited, or also known as LJ, the extended version. This 2004 here just received a 2010 5.7 VVT HEMI engine conversion, and she is all done and ready to go. This video is going to be an overview of the project, all the accessories on her, and let you know that this one is for sale. This 2004 LJ has everything you can want. It's been accessorized and outfitted to be a performance machine. Whether on-road or off-road, it'll do what you want it to do. We'll go through all the accessories and features of it, starting in the front here. Got a brand new built XRC winch, 9500 series, sitting on top of a XRC built bumper with the D-ring mounts, Fairlead mount. It's a standard cable-based winch. You can always upgrade to a synthetic if you want to, but for what we needed, cable worked just fine. We went ahead and tossed a set of LED pod lights on the outside of the bumper, and these pod lights are actually hooked into the stock Jeep fog light switch. So when you turn your fog lights on, these LEDs are going to come on for you. Seeing that when we swapped bumpers out, we got rid of the old-fashioned round halogen ones. The headlights have been upgraded to H4 headlight assemblies and reflectors. You still have stock parking lights in there, but you can see here in the grill where we have our Red Rock external transmission cooler mounted right in the front there. Behind that, yep, that's an AC condenser. So this Jeep, even with the Hemi, even with the Gen 4 Hemi, we've got AC on it. So what we'll do is we'll come around and check out the rest of it. As you can see, she's lifted up. She's got a 4-inch lift kit on it. Got an 1.25 inch body lift on her. She's got 35, 12, 50, 15 tires on this rig. They are BFG KM2s. They are a fantastic tire, both on-road and off-road. They'll get you where you want to go, and they'll get you out of where you end up. We did some custom graphics on this Jeep. We have the distressed American flag, grudge flag, if you will. This flag, this graphic, matches the graphic of our custom gauges inside the Jeep, which we'll show you in a little while. Up on the windshield, we've got 2 more LED pods, and then we've got a 50-inch LED light bar with full windshield guard bracket mounting system on it. Protect your windshield frame, mounts all your lights. This is all brand new lighting equipment. In the back here, keep coming around. You see he's got a brand new XRC rear bumper with hitch and D-ring toe points. Under the Jeep, if you want to sneak down a little bit, you see there, she's got a Rockman full 3/16 steel gas tank skid plate to protect the gas tank when you're off-roading. It does have a tinted top, which you can see. And the driver's and passenger windows has also been tinted to match the top and to complete the appearance package of the Jeep. Let's go inside. Alright guys, we're inside the LJ here. We go over some of the interior features, changes that we made. Because we received a VVT HEMI, and VVT HEMIs are CAN bus controlled, again we have to use aftermarket gauges. So this Jeep was outfitted with a custom set of gauges from Speed Hut. I went with something a little bit more radical this time. I love the distressed American flag. So we did distressed American flags in the tack and the Speedo, as you can see here. And I went with yellow to just offset it a little bit, put a little color into it. So a nice set of gauges, fuel level, volts, water, and oil, just like a regular TJ would have. And then our Speedo is electronic, just like a stock TJ. It operates off of the stock Jeep NP231 vehicle speed sensor. Tachometer gets its signal from the injectors on the VVT HEMI. At night, she glows yellow with red pointers. It's a real nice package. I really like it. I think it turned out well. And of course, they have that same flag on the outside of the Jeep to tie it all together. We'll go ahead and move on over to the sound system. The sound system in this Jeep has been completely replaced. all 4 speakers have been replaced with Rockford Fosgate 5 1/4 speakers. The dash plates, the dash speakers received angle correction plates, which instead of the speakers pointing down, it actually turns the speakers and points them at the driver and passenger, so you just get a better sound out of those speakers. The rear speakers and the stock soundbar were replaced as well with Rockford Fosgates. It's a nice sounding speaker. We went ahead and put a Pioneer radio in. It's called a Mixtrax. This radio is a new style radio. It is completely digital. It does not have a CD spot. No, it doesn't have a CD spot in it. Doesn't have a cassette spot in it for anybody who still even runs those. So it's all digital. Bluetooth, Pandora, XM, all those modern technological sound streams go through this radio. We also replaced the subwoofer in the center console as well. Got rid of the stock paper subwoofer, and it's replaced with a new dual voice coil 6-inch sub polymer cone. It's a nice sounding system. Let's see what's on, if anything. Rear sub's on. So let's go turn the radio up. And of course we have nothing on the radio. Just a nice sounding radio. You sit there all day. It has aux inputs as well as a USB input right on the front. So, moving down, we've replaced the knockouts with some aftermarket switches here. We've got reverse light switch. The VVT HEMIs and the new transmissions don't have a reverse light circuit in them, so we got to put an aftermarket switch in there to control the reverse lights. We've got a switch for the lights up front, a switch for the light bars, and then a switch for the window lights. Down here, when you pull the gauge cluster out of a Jeep, the gauge cluster controls the dome lights. So if you want to turn your dome light on, you've got to put an additional auxiliary switch in there. So we just toss a quick switch down there, turn your dome lights on. Dome lights still work from the door switches, of course. But at night, when you're fumbling around, if you need your dome lights on, you turn that switch on right there. That's about all the basics from inside the Jeep here. We'll go ahead and pop the hood, take a look at the Hemi. Hey guys, before we hit to the motor, we're going to take a quick look underneath the Jeep. If you like my little magic trick here, I was able to get it up on the hoist, just like that. In all seriousness. For this LJ is equipped with a stock DN of 30, however, we went ahead, pulled the stock carrier out. It has a YUKON Zip locker, similar to an ARB air locker, same thing, just made by YUKON. You go ahead and see that locking unit right here. You see the air line, air fitting, coming out of top of the carrier, all drilled. Just got set up. We went ahead and went with 30 spline chromoly axle shafts are going to be going in this Jeep here. And at the same time, we're going to go ahead and put all 4 brand new ball joints in. So this front axle will be ready to go with a refreshed new carrier, new bearings, new axle seals, and new axle shafts, and new ball joints. So should be ready to go for another 100,000 miles. And while we're down here, take a quick look. We've got the Hemi exhaust system you see there, the silver ceramic coat. Got some heat wrap on it up in the corner there. This is where it gets kind of close to starter. We like to put a little heat wrap on there to manage some of that radiant heat. So yeah, alright, we'll get back to taking a look at the engine. Alright, we've got the hood up on this Jeep. Let's check out the Hemi install. As you see, there we go, 2010 Jeep 5.7 Hemi VVT engine. This is a truck motor. Cool thing about the truck motors, they have their intake's different. They have what they call a short runner intake system on it, so that when you hit a certain RPM, closes the runner valves, you get more horsepower, more torque out of it. So about 390 horsepower engine stock out of a truck. By the time we're done with it, roughly 420 horsepower with our modifications. Got a cold air kit, custom intake adapter, We've got a dual core aluminum radiator. We've got complete AC system on it. We're using as much of the stock AC components as we can with the conversion. Got high pressure switch, low pressure switch for the AC safeties. Battery in the stock location, stock fuse box. We'll come around the other side here. So we have our radiator overflow bottle, stock windshield wiper bottle, power steering reservoir. There are AC lines going down to the AC compressor. On the VVT HEMIs, the AC compressors move down to the bottom side of the engine. Take a look down in here. You see our high clearance steering arm for the exhaust. You can also see a set of JBA Shorty Headers down in there. Engine oil fill, or dipstick fill, trans fill, all stock HEMI. All nice, neat, complete little package. I'll go ahead and fire it up real quick. Gotta love a Hemi. One thing about the VVT motors that you'll notice, if you can hear on the sound, is that VVT motors have a high idle for the first 30 seconds or so. Once it gets 30 seconds, the Hemi computer brings it back down to your standard idle. One of the things that Chrysler put in their system, it's just the way it is. But let me tell you, these 5.7 Hemis, they are a blast to drive. It'd be a blast to own. So, if you're interested in it, this Hemi's for sale. You can let us know. Give us a call at the shop, 734-992-3522. Send us an email. Or if you want your own Hemi in your own Jeep, again, give us a call. We can make that happen here at Red Rock Off-Road Performance. Thanks for watching, guys.